Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Brunch here on Facebook and YouTube. I am your host, Caitlin Bird, and that was Titan, one of my birds. So welcome to Sunday Brunch, guys. If you haven't been here before, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is a time for us to sit back, relax, grab an orange juice, and just chat about the latest news that's been happening during the week, as well as being on Reddit and seeing and doing Reddit things. So go ahead, guys. If you are here, I would love to know who is here with me today. So please comment down below who you are and make sure to give StreamYard permission to show your name, because otherwise when you comment, I won't be able to see who you are. So definitely let StreamYard, give StreamYard permission, okay? So guys, welcome to this Sunday. We've got, I did not take a lot of articles today, but we do have one. We do have one article, and then we're going to be jumping straight into Reddit. Now, as a reminder, for those of you, maybe this is your first Sunday brunch, Reddit, if you're not familiar with it, is not always safe for work content. So if there are kids in the room, if you are somewhere where you need to put headphones on, as soon as we get to Reddit, make sure that you do that, because I am not responsible for what we happen to stumble on over Reddit. It's just one of those things, okay? So this is your warning. All right, so the very first article that I want to go over today is how service dogs can help kids with autism and ADHD. Now, I'm not familiar with this website, and I'm also not super familiar with service dogs and kids with ADHD. Honestly, usually when I hear about something like this, it comes with a bunch of other conditions. It's not just for ADHD for kids. It might be like with sensory processing disorder. It might be like with motor skills. It usually comes with a bunch of other stuff. So I'm going to look at this article with the assumption that it's not primarily ADHD, although there are more severe ends of the spectrum, because it's like autism in that it has that huge spectrum of variability. Okay, so let's dive right in. Autism and ADHD are not always an easy condition to deal with. It only affects the individual in question. It not only affects the individual in question, rather, it affects the entire family. There are good days and bad days, but the worst days can leave you, the parent or the caregiver, feeling frazzled and hopeless. Which, by the way, if you guys don't know, I have been officially diagnosed with ADHD. I've done a lot of things in my life to manage, mitigate, and reduce how severe it is. And I gotta tell you, like, if I like don't take a supplement, or if I don't start eating right for a few days, like my body feels that I can't do anything. So, yeah, it's not like so bad where I would think I would need a service dog for it. Like I said, usually it comes in with a bunch of other things into account, like, you know, sensory or motor disorders. Okay. There's been a lot of evidence to show that dogs can possibly impact those with autism and ADHD. Getting a service dog could be an excellent step to help one cope up with the anxiousness and better their confidence levels. How can a service dog help? And this is from autismmag.org, and they had an outside link. I think it seemed to be British. I don't know who Ash Charia? I don't know. It sounds like it might be an Indian name. A service dog is trained in a specific organization to perform tasks that will help people with mental or physical limitations so that they can live a more independent life. In addition to their ability to help them in this regard, they also are able to act as an emotional support and general companion, providing their owner with a friend that they can rely on and talk to when they need it. Generally speaking, it takes around a year for a dog to be trained, and then they are sent to their new home. Service dogs are also allowed to go everywhere with their owner, including places like the supermarket and shopping malls. They have more access than other forms of support dog, and you are required to obtain a medical referral and specific documentation before you can put on a waiting list for one. The best place to start is with your doctor, who can start the process for you. So yeah, a lot of organizations will require medical referral or specific documentation. Like you need to have, a documented condition from the DSM. And if you guys don't know what the DSM is, it's like the big book of disorders that mental health professionals refer to. It's like the Bible for mental health disorders. That's the DSM. Service dogs for autism. One of the best ways a service dog can help a child or someone with autism is preventing self-harming behaviors by gently interrupting it when it occurs. An example of this is headbanging or the child hitting themselves repeatedly. So really, it's preferred because this can become a reinforcer for children with autism. Oh, I bang my head, my dog comes over and says hi, right? So it's really, really important to be, whoever's training this dog, to also be working with your mental health care provider or your child's, support team, and make sure that, if it does happen, it's like the last resort. Because I gotta tell you, there's a lot of things that you can do before any of this actually occurs. Now, sometimes, that doesn't always happen because, kids can be almost bipolar in their moods, where they can be super high and happy, or they're super low and not. Like it's one of the two extremes, like all the time, right? So of course, it definitely depends on the individual. It depends on the child. It depends on a lot of things. But that's something just to kind of keep in mind, because you don't want that to become reinforcing for a behavior. Often, a service dog will place a paw on a person's arm or nuzzle them to distract the behavior and make itself, the dog, the central focus, helping them become calm. Yeah, honestly, for my ADHD brain, my focus would be like all on the dog all the time. Like it would be the worst distraction for me. Service dogs also help to de-escalate an emotional meltdown by sensing increased levels of anxiety or agitation. They say sensing increased levels of anxiety or agitation, but you have to remember that dogs don't really have that sixth sense. I mean, they have really great noses, which can detect a lot of chemicals in the air, right? You might be exuding from your body. But not only would they possibly use their nose, but it's other physical things. Like if you're getting agitated, your entire body stature is going to change too, right? If I'm moody, I'm probably going to move a different way. I'm probably going to have a different inflection in my voice. I'm definitely going to have like different like posture if I'm more moody, right? So, I mean, keep that in mind. A lot of people say it's sensing or it's like more intuitive, right? More woo-woo. But we're not always self-aware enough to know that we're giving these dogs these cues. And actually, it's interesting because part of service dog training is that you have to become more aware of what your cues are in order to teach the dog to respond to those cues, right? Sometimes, yes, they do pick up on it naturally, but most of the time you have to actually go out and train. Okay, if you get nervous, do you start scratching? If you get nervous, do you start picking or chewing your nails or hyperventilating a little bit? Maybe you pace back and forth a little bit faster, right? Everyone's a little different in what their cues leading up to, say, like, a panic attack or hitting their head on the wall or what have you, right? So just kind of keep that in mind. They go on to say a service dog for autism is a constant companion that provides friendship and love on top of preventative measures. I do love that they say this, on top of preventative measures. They can be quite expensive, but there are loads of ways to raise the money, and charities will help you as much as they can. However, they are well worth it for their extensive training and the joy they bring to the whole family. Now, they've got a couple paragraphs here on service dogs for ADHD. Again, I'm not super familiar with this, but if you guys know more about it, definitely let me know down in the comments below. Oh, we have so many people here. Jolene, first timer. Nice to see you. Margaret Walker, hello. Nice to see you. Kelly, can't stay. Come to say hi. So excited for tomorrow. Oh, I know. I know. Indy is picking up one of her new service dog prospects tomorrow, and I'm getting a pup from that litter as well. So it's going to be super exciting. Jolene says, I know people that have service dogs for emotional support. It really works for them. So Jolene, that's a common misconception. Watch out, because those are two different dogs, okay? Service dogs take 1 to 2 years to train, and usually somewhere around $20,000 or $30,000 to fully train, okay? Emotional support animals are also completely different. They're not allowed to have that intensive training. They don't have to have that extensive training, should I say. And they are not allowed in public places where dogs aren't normally allowed. This is a huge common misconception that actually plagues the service dog community, because you have all these dogs that are not trained as emotional support animals because the owners aren't educated enough in the law that they can't take them everywhere. Okay, so if you would like to have some resources on that, and I can kind of tell you the difference between, if you want some resources on service dog law versus emotional support animals, feel free to reach out. I'm more than happy to send you those resources, because that's actually a huge problem that a lot of people aren't educated on, and it's actually a big focus of mine to educate people on, because I actually hold a workshop several times a year about, is a service dog right for you? What's the difference between the different kinds of assistance dogs, and how to go about the process if a service dog is the right choice for that person. So definitely, if you need some resources, I'm more than happy to provide those, okay? Because that's the whole point of me doing everything here, like education, 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 all right? So I would love to help spread the word. Liz, I'm doing great. How are you? We're going to be leaving tomorrow up into New York, which I know you're in, but you're more close to the city. We're heading north. So I don't think we'll be passing you in any aspect, but we'll be heading up and then picking your pup on Wednesday, which will be super exciting. All right, ADHD. Much like autism, ADHD works on a bit of a spectrum, with there being several different levels and severities. Regardless of the kind of ADHD symptom severity, a service dog can be helpful. So they say the one who suffers from ADHD, the one who suffers, that's an interesting way to word it, undergoes something called optimum arousal. I feel like they copied and pasted this from like some textbook or something, which means they cannot focus on one thing at a time. What does that even mean? They cannot focus on anything but one thing at a time? If that's what it means, then it makes sense, because I will yell at Scott all day. Like, when I'm focusing on something, I need to have my full attention on it. And if he tries to like get my attention, I'm like, okay, listen. You can't just interrupt me when I'm doing stuff, because I need to pay full attention to it. Having a service dog around can make you realize that you are zoning out and bring you back into focus. I zone out all the time for sure. And can help to provide boosted stimulation to allow your child to concentrate again. I'm just going to concentrate on training the dog. That's a whole other ballpark. At times, people with ADHD also have sensory processing or tactile issues. Okay, so they do go more in depth into like additional disorders that people with ADHD can have. This can make it hard to focus when having a conversation, as there are so many other sensory items being thrown at the child, but having a dog to stroke while you talk can help refocus the mind. So the only thing being thought about are the conversation and the way the dog's fur feels. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely one of those people where I need there's my brain where I can focus, and there's another part of my brain that needs to work on things a million times a minute. So if I don't have music to listen to, or if I don't have gum in my mouth or something to keep it busy, oh Lord, it's ridiculously hard to just sit down and concentrate, because there's always that something else in the back of your mind. In addition to this, regular exercise and routine, Yes, 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 yes. Regular exercise and routine have been my lifesaver. Because if there's anything I'm really consistent about, it's being inconsistent. I've always described myself about like that. If the thing that I'm most consistent about is being inconsistent, and the two of the other things that come up with a dog of any kind as children, as well as adults with ADHD, need exercise and routine in their lives. Dogs love routine. They will make sure you fall into one, which results in your day becoming much more structured. Exercise also reduces ADHD symptoms and leaves the dog feeling happy. Actually, and that's what I like about when I'm boarding a dog here. What I really like about boarding a dog, especially morning dogs, they will wake up, get my butt up, force me to give them exercise, do something with them, feed them, train them, etc. So I'm actually really excited to have a puppy come into my life because I know it's going to force me to get up and be a bit more regular with my routine. So that's nice. Absolutely. I definitely, I mean, yeah, I don't think it's applicable for all people with ADHD, but maybe on the more severe end of the spectrum with recommendation from a healthcare provider, I could see this to be helpful. But I still have yet to come across anybody who has a service dog. Hi, Titan. Bye, Titan. Oh, he's scared of my earrings. He hasn't seen my earrings before. But I could see, with the suggestion of a mental health care provider, it could be helpful. Liz says, if you do end up cutting through, let me know. We can grab lunch or dinner or a puppy park. Oh, that'd be so exciting. It's called hyper-focusing and does usually require tactile stimulus to break, like a nudge or a tap. I remember hyper-focusing. I don't think that's really happened in a while for me, especially when I'm on, taking care of myself like you should be. But yeah, no, it's interesting. Okay, so warning. We are coming into Reddit time. Now, the thing about Reddit, again, okay, I gave you a warning in the beginning. I'm going to give you a second warning. If you are in a room with kids with sensitive ears, if you are at work, if you are in a public place, if you are in any situation where it could be detrimental for others to hear what you're listening to, put in your headphones, get into another room, turn down your volume, put the kids away, whatever you need to do in order to not be embarrassed or get fired or whatever, because on Reddit, you just never know what you're going to come across. What more can I say? Okay. So, Liz, what do you want to do today? Who else is here on with us? We have two other people. Who else is here? Do we still have Jolene? Do we still have Margaret? Do we still have Kelly? Who's here? So I want to do some voting. Let me know. I pulled up a couple of subreddits. There's cooking, and then, of course, my favorite, next fucking level, right? The next one is subreddit funny, and the next one is subreddit GIFs, okay? What do you want to do? Do you want, and I pulled up cooking. This is a new one. I'm like, okay, cooking, maybe. I don't know if it's like show worthy, but I figured we'd give it a try. Maybe there's some interesting stuff on here. Actually, I was hoping for photos. Actually, oh, here's something. What recipe from an unexpected source do you love? Quinoa burgers from Costco Connection. Looks like they've got some links in here. Okay. And then, how to get away from relying on recipes? That's cool. I mean, I can eyeball a lot of stuff. I did a lot of cooking when I was younger with my mom. Anyways, I'm already getting into the subreddit. What do you guys want? What do you want? Cooking might be good. I'm always game for funny. Okay. All right. Liz, it looks like it's just you and me. Everyone else is so quiet. Guys, don't let me talk to my office wall here, right? I'm staring at my computer and my office wall. There's no window in front of me. I am here for you guys. Let me know. Comment, guys. This is our time to chat, get together, have fun, have some laughs. Drink your OJ or your water. Let me know. What do you want to do? Let's do some preview. Let's see. We previewed cooking. Okay, I'm already happy with this subreddit. I'm already happy with funny. Harrison, hello. How are you? How did you find us? I don't think are we friends on Facebook? I don't think we're friends on Facebook. Hello. All right, so it looks like we're going to dive into some subreddits here. Let's just go into subreddit funny. Why not? So I saw this one earlier. Literally being held by a thread. You know those fancy jeans that you buy that have those pre-cut holes and both of your pockets have holes? You don't got a place for your brand new fancy Apple cell phone. I mean, it's just not. There's that string right there. There it is. Good times. Where are they at? Oh gosh, Little Caesars. It looks like a Little Caesars. Nope, now it does not look like a Little Caesars. I don't know where they're at. Huh. All right, well. People are saying that's just her rear view camera. So she can back up shit any day. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, that's funny. Get a Seinfeld link.
Oh, back it up, back it up. Beep, beep, beep.
Perfect. Oh, I love that. That's awesome. That's great. Do you guys own any ripped jeans? Because I do not. I have never, maybe I have. Did I once? Okay. I have some distressed short shorts, right? After breaking and dislocating my foot, I can't fit into them anytime soon. But I do have some distressed short shorts where there's a bunch of little holes. And yes, the back pockets, they're worse than these back pockets. Where this has at the very bottom, the entire pocket is just ripped out. And I bought it from, gosh, what are those really, like AliExpress. I bought it from AliExpress, and I cannot believe that they actually fit me when I ordered them. So it was crazy. I can't believe that. Liz is on a side note. It looks like Chris may be a gifted 5-year-old temperament-tested Yorkie. Chris? Oh, might be gifted a 5-year-old temperament-tested Yorkie. Not completely sure how I feel. Such a teeny dog. Corgis are one thing. Yorkies, I don't know. They are no Great Danes. Yeah, so Liz, one thing I want to tell you about Yorkies is I've never seen a Yorkie that doesn't have an extreme prey drive. Okay. That's a hassle, and I never recommend dogs with a high prey drive as a service dog, especially if it's your first one, because they see a squirrel, they see a small animal, they see something running quickly, bark, 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 pull, 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 they want to go. It's just really difficult to work with. I'm not saying that you can't train them to focus with you around those distractions. It's just a lot harder and takes more effort in order to do that. So again, any dog can become a service dog, but is it the right choice for you? Got some more questions, right? Okay. Yeah, distressed jeans, not ripped. Yeah. I think I bought them off AliExpress because I was back in college. Every good story starts with I was back in college, right? And of course, it was summer break. I did college down in Florida. You know, there's a lot of good places to have fun, listen to music. So yeah, I bought those crazy jeans for, I think we actually traveled up to New York for Electric Daisy Festival. Electric Daisy is great. Just FYI. Electric Daisy is great. Let's see. That's 100% truth. Zoom cloud meetings. A frustrated student. Disgusting. Ruined my whole quarantine. I hate this app. I hate online classes. I mean, Zoom has no control over that. Listen. You need to leave that review on your rate your professor. That's what you need. You don't leave that on Zoom. That's ridiculous. Cobwebs on BMW turn signal stock. How is that funny? That's just kind of gross. People are commenting on it. Let's check it out. Is it a perk of BMW drivers not to use a signal? Right? If you ever see a BMW driver using turn signals, call up the police or report a stolen BMW immediately. You gotta know this is Photoshop. BMWs don't ever have turn signal levers. Relay question. What is the difference between a porcupine and a BMW? The porcupine has the prick on the outside. Oh my God. Hi, Titan. Oh, you still scared of my earrings? Okay, you stay there. You don't need to come closer. Thanks. Hi, how are you? What you doing? You wanted to say hi? Can I give you a head scratch? Can you come closer? No? Okay, fine. All right. Do you guys have your animals with you today? What animals do you have? I was back in college is the same as this time at band camp. Yes. This one time at band camp. Yeah. It wasn't from a movie. I forget. I'm not really good at movie references. Like, I tend to watch them once and then I'm done with them forever. It's just not something I've ever. I don't know. Might be weird, but like I tend to watch things once, and then I just forget about it. And I haven't, like, I remember when I was younger, I used to always watch the Disney movies like over and over and over again, which I think everybody did back in the day, right? But I don't think I've seen a Disney movie in years, honestly. I mean, I lived in Florida. I worked for a company that worked for Disney. I mean, I don't know. I don't come back to a lot of stuff. Packing time. All right, I'm done packing for my weekend trip, but what if I pissed and crapped myself 3 times a day? Bring more underwear. Yes. Like, you don't actually think about what if I did, piss and crap myself 3 times a day. Well, maybe you do. But yeah, like, always excessive underwear and socks. Underwear, socks. If I had more bras, I would be packing more bras. But always. Tonight's special. Nothing is special. You are not special. Oh, Lord. I love this. Oh, my gosh. That's funny. I bet you this was somebody who worked for the restaurant and this just decided to write this but couldn't, like, actually put the sign up. Titan, what are you doing over here? Hi, what's up? Can I help you? Okay, you go run away and do your own thing. Let me see this. Wants to tell him a secret. Oh my God, really? That's so cute. He's like closing his eyes when he does it. He's thinking about it. What is he doing? That is so cute. I can't. What the heck was that? Oh my gosh. You would swear that they were having a conversation. Oh my gosh. Hey guys, welcome, by the way. If you were here, if you're new here, if you haven't been here before, please let us know who you are down in the comments below, and also make sure that you give StreamYard permission so that I can see your name, okay? We'd love to know who you are. We're just chatting. We're going over memes. We're having fun on Reddit. So it's just time to get to know you, have fun, and, real low key today. Real low key. Fuck, I'm going back to 1998. Oh, Lord. Does this not give you flashbacks? Look at that jacket. You remember those 90 colors? Remember those 90s colors? Holy cow. And then the box TV, right? Because everybody had that size TV, or at least they especially did if you had a game console in your room, which, listen, we never had game consoles in our room. We never had TVs in our room. It was all in the living room. And what was it? When this was out, guys, what system was this? We never had this system, but I remember playing it at my friend's house. We had Sega. You guys remember Sega? And they have the game cartridges. Yeah. Kids don't know about cartridges these days. I think they know about memory cards. Game memory cards? Is that what it is? What system was this? Maybe it says on the front. I feel like I'm not like a true 90s kid because we never had this system. It was like a PS2. Okay, hold up. Oh, it's loading. It's loaded. I don't want that view. I want this one. Nintendo 64. Jesus. Is that really what it looked like? Holy cow. I feel like it was smaller than I remember. Isn't that typical? Like you were a kid and everything's a lot bigger. Yeah, I feel like the Nintendo was smaller than I remember. But yeah. Oh, and I feel like that shirt. Oh my gosh, wasn't that like the wall at Chuck E. Cheese? Isn't right with all those doodles and the designs on it, and of course those colors on a black background. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like everything except the hairstyle. Everything else is appropriate. The hairstyle, I'm like, no, not in a million years would you be caught with that hairstyle. In 98, no. Oh my gosh. Julie, hello, Julie. Awesome. Yeah, by the way, that is the appropriate way to apologize to your girlfriend or your wife. Titan says hi, Julie, by the way. He says hello and then a prompt goodbye because he does his own thing. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is cute already. Oh my gosh. Are you going to eat? Like, do you see how wide and dilated his pupils are? Oh my gosh. There's no way he fit himself in there. Someone must have this. You know what this looks like? It looks like a teddy bear with a sweater on. Do you think he carried that teddy bear in there with him? There's no way. Julie, how excited are you for your puppy? Oh my gosh, super exciting. You're going to have some new clothes. Got this fortune cookie today. Considering how 2020 has gone so far, I assume it means I'm heading to prison. Oh my gosh. What was the most crazy fortune that you guys have gotten? Or maybe someone you know. I remember when I used to live in Florida and I was still living with my parents, right? I was the second child, only girl out of 4 kids, and everybody else was boys, right? So I remember there was this family Chinese buffet restaurant that we used to frequent. Of course, my parents were all about the buffet because when you have a family of 6 of growing teenagers, where else are you going to go to get the most bang for your buck, right? So I remember going to this Chinese restaurant, and at the end of the meal, we would have our fortune cookies. And I don't know if you guys, like, do you guys open your fortune cookie before the meal or after the meal's over, right? I used to religiously do it after the meal, but now I'm just like, F it. Like, if I'm going to die, I want to know about it. I want to open up the fortune cookie first before I eat everything, right? So anyways, dinner was over. We started opening up our fortune cookies, and the next middle child, the second middle child, right? Because when you're a sibling of 4, you got 2 middle children. He got a fortune cookie that said, "You will be hungry soon. Order takeout now." I shit you not. You will be hungry soon. Order takeout now. And everybody laughed. And that's the weirdest fortune that I've ever seen somebody have. So yeah, like, let me know if you guys have any fortunes that kind of got funky. So excited for me too. First dog, yeah. Yeah, I mean, first dog that I own, right? I mean, I've had plenty of dogs here. I've fostered plenty of dogs for a few months, probably just under 2 years in total I fostered dogs for. And I fostered puppies. I've fostered 2 puppies at a time, which were both Australian cattle dog puppies. If you know anything about working dog breeds, you know, they're a little bit of a handful, but they were fun. Like, I enjoyed them. Like, they make you think about the world a little differently, and you're like, oh yeah, and okay, so how can we use positive reinforcement to do that? And it was fun. I liked it. A controller player moving over to keyboard. Yeah. I don't know if you would get this unless you play desktop games, but yeah. The most pronounced woof I've ever heard. Oh, volume up. Wait. Oh, that's fantastic. That's like the most woofiest woof I've ever heard. Is that a Malamute? He looks like he might be a Malamute. He looks a little small, though, to be a Malamute. Aren't they bigger? Oh. A woof. The person literally says, "Don't woof." And he's like, "Woof." Sorry, I have to take this off because you're making a mess. What Titan really likes to do is, well, first, dance around like a nutcase. And second, he likes to tear off and take chunks off of water bottle wrappers. So if you see here, I mean, already he split this in half by himself, right? You can see that. That is him. That is hi. And caught him blue-handed right there. So I just don't want to have all of these. Look. Let me show you. Let me show you how messy he makes everything. And it happens in 30 seconds. You see that? All over my desk. He makes confetti and throws it all over my desk. And then I have to go grab the vacuum and clean it up all the time. All the time. Hi. You still don't like my earrings, do you? Okay, go down there. Go down there until you get brave. Okay. Let's see here. Can I drink my water in peace? He's a little ridiculous. Fostering is not the same. Oh, I know, right? It's not the same because all the dogs that I fostered had issues. And I'm like, great, this is fun. Let's fix this. And it would take several months until I was happy with everything. Because I didn't want to see like come hell or high water, any of the issues, and I wanted to replace them with more positive behaviors. And I wanted it to be consistent without me having to give a lot of cues all the time. Like, I wanted it to become a naturally occurring behavior that I didn't have to constantly monitor. Because as soon as you put those dogs into an adoptive home, they're not going to know what they're doing, and that behavior is going to come right back, right? So I'm like, okay, well, how can I idiot-proof this behavior? How can I make sure the dog does it so the person's not constantly barking cues and commands at them? So that was always a journey. That is one heck of a relay race. I've got to say, the only thing I can think about is the virus these days. Also, you get to invest in them emotionally and financially. Yeah, I know, right, Julie? It's so weird. Julie, I know you're here on with me, but I don't see anybody in my live. It says I don't have any viewers. How are you doing that? You're like a ninja viewer. Julie, you have superpowers. Tell me, how did you get these superpowers, Julie? Yeah, that's ridiculous. Anyways, welcome to hell. 100, Karen's Cottage. I apologize to any of my viewers who may be Karens, but at this point in time in your life, you just got to embrace it, right? It's kind of like how I had to embrace when Caitlyn Jenner came around. I'm like, okay, for the first year after Caitlyn Jenner appeared, I had to deal with a lot of Caitlyn Jenner comments. So I embraced it. I'm like, yes, I'm the reverse Caitlyn Jenner. I will actually be changing into a man sometime soon. You got to embrace it, right? You got to embrace it. Be prepared. A poor choice of words. I like it. NASA are going to probe deeper into Uranus than they ever have before. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration have announced that they want to probe Uranus really thoroughly to better understand it and the gas it produces. They just throw in the gas comment right at the end, just right at the end, just to kind of bring it all to a conclusion. This is why we want to probe Uranus. Yeah, I thought aliens did the probing these days, but apparently it's humans now too. You see two people. Yes, I do too. Hold up. Liz, are you still here? Or is it Kelly? Or is it, I don't know. We have a mystery viewer. Dun, dun, dun. How do I unsubscribe? I don't mean to brag, but I got mine for free. Anxiety disorder is now only $45. Right? Which, by the way, if you guys do have terrible anxiety, don't take advice from me. I'm not a doctor. However, from personal experience, magnesium citrate, I believe. It's called, oh, frick, what is it called? It is a magnesium fizzy drink. It comes in a powder form, nice big container. You can get them in all sorts of flavors. My favorite is, I think, raspberry lemon. Fantastic. Also, they have a Christmas flavor that's like orangey cinnamon. It smells like Christmas. It's fantastic. But anyways, gosh, what is it called? But it's for anxiety. It really helps calm you down. It helps you refocus and just be like, oh, life's not too bad. I can do stuff. And it's great. Take it once or twice a day. You might be a little gassy, and try not to take it immediately before bedtime because you will have the weirdest, most vivid magnesium dreams in the entire planet. So for those of you with anxiety disorders, that is my recommendation. Hi. Hello. Give it a shot. But Yeah, I don't remember what it's called. It's upstairs in my cabinet, full of everything else that I've tried. Hello. Would you like to leave or would you like to stay? I don't know with you. Yeah, I know. My mom accidentally printed her divorce papers on stickers. It's actually pretty funny. Don't tell me you upload the entire thing. Okay, so it's like not filled out. That's funny. Wow. Wow, look at how long this is. Send it in like that. Like, put your little check marks and initials in your boxes. Oh my gosh. Does she have a stick figure family or her car to add these to? This guy knows it's just a single stick figure. OP is getting sent to an orphanage from what I see in the fine print. OP's original poster, by the way. What? Who gets divorced? No one gets the kid. Can't divide the kid if no one claims them. All right. It's gonna get stuck, isn't it? Don't do it. No, pull. No, he's gonna pull something out. I knew it. It's a mouse. Let's clean this. What could go wrong? Titan, you do that to me sometimes. No, seriously. I'll be walking down the stairs and Titan's out and about and he's flying around doing his thing. And he'll hear me walk down the stairs and all of a sudden, as I turn the corner, I hear his wings flying, zooming around the corner, flies straight to me and lands on my head like he is some sort of Unabomber. He's like, oh, I hear you're coming. Here, let me just crash on you. This is great. Thanks. Bye. Or hello. Yep. That's him. Joanne, nice to see you here. Kelly, yes, you're here. How are you guys doing? How's your week? Oh gosh, it's already Sunday. Listen, your weekend's almost over. Are you guys doing anything later on today? Anything fun? You gardening? You're doing stuff with the birds? Thank you. What are you guys doing? Let me know. This is our time to chat. So if this is your first time Sunday brunch, this is our time just to kind of go over some fun stuff, be very low key, drink your OJ, say hi, and react to what we're watching. So don't let me talk to my wall. I would love to interact with you guys. And this is how we socialize in the era of the virus. Trolling level masterful. That's really good. You know this guy has seen it before. You got scared of my earring again, didn't you? What? Yeah, I know. I've never worn these before with you. Oh my gosh, they're so scary. Yeah, they are. Okay. Google sends gifts to a baby in Indonesia whose name is Google. Sleep well, NVIDIA RTX 3090. Okay. What? Do you like that? Do you like that bottle? You like that bottle, don't you? Yes, you do. Girls, boys are so dumb. They can't even get our simple signs. They're signs. You know, that's what I hear, but we make it very clear. I'm just saying. Fish head tiger dog does seem to be a little easy to understand. I mean, it's fish head tiger dog, right? And then this could be an elephant. That rear might be an elephant. But these two are definitely dogs. Definitely dogs. Guess I'll try. Brake failure, stop safely. Julie says, hotel is booked. I'm driving down to pick him up on Tuesday. Yes. Joanne says she's gardening. Awesome. What are you planting? What season is it? Because you're in Florida, right, Joanne? What are you gardening? Because, I mean, everything grows pretty much all the time down there. Hello. Thank you so much. So much love today. So much love. Nothing today, but puppy tomorrow. That's so exciting. And Kelly, by the way, has the breeder given you any like direction on dog food yet? Because she said she was going to, and I know I'm one of the people who's picking up my pup a little bit later than everybody else. So I don't know if she just hasn't gotten to me or if she just hasn't gotten to anybody. Okay. Not yet. Okay. Yeah, we should probably ask her that because I'm going to be up in New York pretty much doing nothing because there's no internet connection on Monday, Tuesday. And I would like to have food here and not have to stop at a pet store on the way back. I'm hoping she gives me some to take. Yeah. Hello. But I would like to know the brand and everything too. Because I think she always does, and for you guys who don't have the puppy, sorry, but I know she does Core Life brand. I'm switching to raw anyways, so I want him to skip a meal. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's too high maintenance for me at this point. I am supplementing with a lot of like dehydrated raw snacks, but that's as far as I'm willing to go at this point. I'm also not a dog nutritionist. I don't feel like I'm educated enough to make any decisions or nothing more than the common decisions of most dog owners. Hello. I just don't feel like I know what I'm doing when it comes to feeding your dog anything other than standard dog food. Guess I'll try. Brake failure, stop safely. Yeah, that's scary. Well, that's great. Hold up. That's great. Bird, hello. How can I help you? You're crawling everywhere. Stay or go, one or the other. Don't be so indecisive. Drives me crazy. Thank you. Not actual size. Well, that's a shame. Why would they need to add that there? 50 cents for a giant. Oh, it's IKEA. Oh my Lord. Kalis, are you having a good time back there? Yeah, he's having loads of fun. I'm just going to leave it here. Oh, do you guys see that? That's awful. I mean, maybe if it was custom made, a guy might like it, but seriously. Oh, yeah, Julie. Yeah, Kelly's indie. I do store-bought raw, which follows standard dog food requirements. That's good. But even like the stuff that was causing DCM in dogs, do you guys see this? That's awful. That's disgusting. Like, and I feel like they even measured because it goes all the way down and like stops halfway down the chair. I can't. Because no, this really does. This reminds me of like those stools you might find in bars, and they have like that little butt divot, which I always thought was the weirdest thing. It always made me think of like, I don't know, a toilet for some reason. It made me think of a toilet. Okay, I never used it in such a way, by the way. It just gave me that vibe because I thought about butts all the time. I'm just like, it's weird. But yeah, so to add to the additional weirdness, it's fantastic. It's just a work of art. Absolutely beautiful. Just icing on the cake. Yeah, we're a quirky sort of company. The gift of nothing, exactly what you asked for. Oh, I like that. Have you guys seen these? I feel like I saw them maybe 3 or 4 years ago. And I haven't seen them since. I do store-bought raw. Oh, yeah, I read that. I'm repeating comments at this point. Posted to my local community watch page. DVM is closed. I'm sorry, DMV is closed. There's my dyslexia kicking in. DMV is closed. Oh, that's hysterical. The cat beats the dog after he farted. Oh, I've seen this. He's just like, what? Okay, that's cool. Dogs are so good, guys. I can't even. The DCM issue has been debunked. It's not likely the no grain that's the issue, but what is being put in as replacement, that is the issue. I have a friend with Adobe and feeds raw without issue. Well, I heard it was boutique brands that may not have had the entire nutritional recommendations in it. I don't think they ever said like it was the no grain causing the issue, because when I was going back and like reading the scientific reports, they were specifically saying it tends to be no grain dog food, but it's because of the nutritional profile of that, regardless of what they did or didn't add. But it was because of smaller boutique brands, is what they called it in the papers. All right. That's rude. Why do we get 2 fart things in a row? I don't understand. Bar mitzvah invitation, Juperman, up, and oy vey. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, I love this. Oh my God. I'm so glad they have a sense of humor. And they've got the Star of David. Oh my God. That's fantastic. It's true. You can't deny it. People with 0 hairs. Bob Ross, yeah. I don't know this Minecraft meme. I might be past that age of Minecraft. I definitely don't think. Can you wave? No? No, you're not going to wave? What if I take your bottle away? Will you wave then? Will you wave? Not when you're standing like that. There you go. Now you can have your bottle back. Good job. Good job, mister. Russ Adler.
And your first question, can you give me the name of the standard unit of electrical power? What? A what? Correct. The famous comic actor was Mr. Will. Hey? Mr. Will Hay, correct. A legal question now. A man is released from prison because he has received the royal... Pardon? And what were the last words of Ludwig van Beethoven? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Yes, correct. The name of the first Bond film was Dr. Do you know it?
Are these the same guys who did Who's on First? I mean, this is British, so I mean, I don't think they were British. I have a friend with Dobermans. Yeah.
No. I want you now to tell me the first 2 words of the song that goes on, Give You Anything But Love, Baby. I can't give you anything but love, baby. What is the English for je ne sais pas? I don't know. What is the standard reply of a British Rail information officer? Oh, don't ask me. Yes, it is.
Very clever. Love it. I've had this picture for many years hanging up in my home. One of my friends recently pointed out that due to the angle, my dad's jacket says, Police Benevolent Ass Virgin. Now that's all that I can see. Oh my God. That's a nice big fish though. There you go. Took me a second. Hard poured corn versus soft poured corn. Do you guys get it? You gotta go pick up your dog coat. Okay, bye, Julie. Enjoy picking up your dog coat. Enjoy. Love seeing you there. Okay. Yeah. Do you guys get this? Comment down below. If you don't get it, I don't know if I can explain it to you. I mean, I could, but I don't know if I should. My coworker saw this at Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. Passenger was stuck. How does that happen? Listen. This is a little ridiculous. Also, note the sock. Do you guys note the sock? I've always noticed people that wear socks like this. Is it a sock? Maybe it's a joint because he has no lower limb. Could be that too. Is my earring still scaring you? I apologize so deeply. I'm sorry I am so offensive. Would you like some scratches? You're not sure? Okay, thank you. Yeah, I do love these scratches. Okay. All right. Let's see. It's 12 o'clock, guys. And I think really the only subreddit we were on today was subreddit funny. And it's all good. It is all good. It worked. I'm cured. In case of over-medication of Advil, call poison control. Ambien, call poison control. Motrin, Sudafed, Tylenol, Valium. Cannabis, contact the pizza guy. Yeah, looks like someone printed this off of a local printer. They should definitely make it a real sign, though.
有几个球真的打不过去。这个球飞到的是在左眼方向。Just like an ex-girlfriend who would have never returned. 这个球就像是别人新的女朋友。
Where is this? Oh my gosh. I am surprised. I didn't know that baseball was so popular in parts of Asia. What does that look like? I don't know this language. All right, so I am going to go ahead, call this a wrap. Guys, thank you so much for coming. I have had a great time with you guys this morning. I hope you've been enjoying Titan's antics, as he just does his thing. He just does his thing. All right, guys, thank you so much. I hope you guys have a great Sunday, and I will be here next Sunday live, reporting with a puppy nearby next time. So that's going to be fun. That's going to be exciting, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to show him off to you guys. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a great Sunday and have a great beginning of the week, because I know at least 3 of us on here will, with brand new puppies ready to go. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys.